Brooklyn Independent Television.
Hello, welcome to Neighborhood Beat, your passport to Brooklyn. I'm your host, Aaron Watkins, and on this special episode, we're going back to sample from some of the most scrumptious pizzerias that Brooklyn has to offer. Now, what could be more Brooklyn than that? First up, we stop by the acclaimed Grimaldi's in DUMBO, where it's whole pies only. Then we get a first-hand lesson in pizza making at Giardini's in Bococa. We'll take home a savory pie from Peppinos in Bay Ridge, then jump on the train to Canarsie to grab a slice at Armondos. Finally, we'll come back to my neighbor of Bushwick to grab an artisanal pizza at Roberta's. Stay cheesed.
Gleason's Gym is a boxing institution and was originally opened in 1937 in the Bronx by owner Robert Gagliardi, who later changed his name to Bobby Gleason. Gleason's boasts some real notable boxers who've trained here like Jake LaMotta, Mike Tyson, and even Muhammad Ali. Raging Bull was actually filmed at the Midtown location, and it finally moved to DUMBO in 1984. There's usually a line out the door of this old world-style rustic pizzeria under the Brooklyn Bridge. Known for its coal oven and fresh mozzarella, Grimaldi's is arguably the best pizza in New York. I'd say let's go grab a slice, but here, it's whole pies only.
The original Patsy's in Harlem is, where the whole history began. 1990 is when Patsy decided to open his own Patsy's, which is now Grimaldi's. It's been very successful and getting more and more successful every day. It's a delicious pizza. The dough is fantastic. All the ingredients are fresh. We buy our items since the day we opened from the same distributors, fresh. I think that's what makes our pizza so delicious, and that's what many people tell us. You can taste the freshness.
What makes the pizza so good is it's made with coal, plus the Brooklyn water and our dough with the yeast makes our dough rise that much faster. And most restaurants, their dough, the crust, nobody eats the crust. Our crust is as delicious as the pie itself.
It's not that easy to sell a slice. It's very thin crust pizza, and people would never buy a slice. A slice would be like having a dessert. Most people say, I don't want a whole pizza, and sure enough, they're coming back for a second one after they eat the first one. So it's better to buy the whole pizza.
We do the thin crust because it gives you more of a pie to eat. When you get that thick crust, you just eat the outside of the pie and you leave the crust. This way you have the combination of eating the whole pie with the crust that's equally as delicious.
We have been down in DUMBO in this location 18 years now. In the last 18 years, the area's boom. Baggett, City Search, every New York City tour book. We have pizza tours that come here now. Pizza's a good old, heart food, so it's very popular.
Normally we have a huge line, but at this time we're refreshing the ovens. Once a day we make a new fire, so this way the ovens reach 800 to 1,000 degrees. That's why our pies come out in 3 to 4 minutes as soon as you sit down. What we're noted for is we make our own mozzarella, we make our own roasted peppers, we cure our own olives, we make our own cannolis. And we've become so famous now that we have a line here every day of the week, even during the winter.
We have antipasto, pizza, calzone, cannoli, spumoni, tartufo, coffee. That's it.
And we make our own cannolis, and they're really something special. We stuff them as you order them. So when you get the shell, it's nice and crunchy, and the cream is absolutely delicious.
For the future, we just hope to keep, successful and keep giving out what we do best is good pizza. That's all you can hope for.
We keep it simple, but in a nutshell, it's pizza. It's pizza. Where can you go with after that? But it's good pizza. It's really good pizza.
So Gina, you're gonna talk us through the making of a Grimaldi's pizza.
Yes, I will. We'll show you a small regular pizza.
Now, do you make the dough beforehand?
Twice a day we make our dough. First, he'll work his hands and stretch out the dough. He'll place the cheese first. With the cheese first, it kind of creates a surface. Then he'll put on the perfect amount of tomato, little olive oil, put some grated cheese.
I know people are used to a lot more tomato sauce.
Yeah, but that's the simple is better. Little oregano, pepper, fresh basil, and in the oven, and in 3 minutes, you have a small regular pizza.
Is this what you call a margarita?
Yeah, it's a margarita pizza, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's wonderful. Is there a lot of flipping?
No.
Flipping?
Nope. Patsy used to have a saying that you have to treat the dough like a lady. Not too much. Just the dough actually becomes more tough the more you work it. So you just want to do it right, as minimum as possible. And this one I think might have some toppings. Looks like there's some pepperoni, which we slice every delivery we get it. Our mushrooms are cut fresh, every single delivery that we get. And fresh sausage.
In New York, you have to really be on with your sausage.
Yes,
you know what you're doing,
absolutely.
Right?
More so than making the pizza, you know, with the right touch, is actually, you see Alberto working the oven. You know, that's also very important, because if he don't watch that oven, you'll have burnt pizza, the pizza won't be cooked evenly. So more importantly than, you know, one making the pizzas is actually the oven being worked as you can see.
Right.
You know.
Thanks so much for taking me through the process of pizza making at Grimaldi's.
Hey, I'm a native New Yorker, and I don't know about you. There's only one topic to talk about, and that's pizza. So what is it? Is it thin crust? Is it sauce? Is it cheese? Maybe it's all three. For me, this is the place I've been coming ever since I've lived here, and I've lived here a long time. Let's check it out. This is my spot. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Reggie? How you doing?
All right. Giardini's is located on Smith between Carroll and 2nd Streets. I caught up with the owner, Jerry, who promised to show me how to make the perfect Giardini's pizza.
Let's go. Ready? This is a spatula.
Okay.
Okay, you get the dough out.
Right.
Go ahead.
I could do that.
Okay, go ahead.
I could do that.
One hand's here.
One
Go
hand
ahead
here.
and take it out.
Take it out.
Beautiful. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Put it right here.
All right, who wants a pizza? Come on, come on.
Relax. Ready,
All right.
man. Put your fingers here.
Right.
It's not easy.
Okay.
And you go like this. You make the board. Go ahead. You're on your own.
All right.
Go ahead. Now you can do is with your fingers.
Yeah.
You just go like this.
Okay.
All the way around. And
All
you,
right.
okay? Go ahead. That's step number 2.
All right.
You turn it. Okay, and you do this.
Oh,
you do that.
Wow. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
up.
whoa. Wait. Is it in the hips? Whoa.
Ready?
You're going to be a pizza. You're going to be a pizza. Believe.
You ready?
All right, I'm
okay.
ready. I'm ready.
Now, step number 3. You go like this. You slap it around.
Oh, my God.
Come on, you ready?
Oh, no. I'm slapping.
Okay, you slapping it?
Get a little
All right.
rhythm here.
Good.
Get a little rhythm.
Oh, can you do this? Without using your fist.
Okay.
Open hands. See,
Open
look,
hands.
open hands.
Okay.
And you roll around.
Now roll around.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You're on your own.
All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I think you got enough.
I got enough?
You made a hole in there.
I mean, oh, no.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. We fix it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, is the hole?
Yeah.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
Oh, get out of here.
That's it.
That
Done.
is smooth.
Okay. Sauce.
Yeah. I love your sauce, by the way. I always ask
Okay,
you.
ready?
Yeah.
Look at me. Nice and nice. Go ahead.
Okay. Look at me. Nice and nice.
Cheese.
Cheese.
You're natural.
Okay. Oh, no, I got a good teacher, man. Oh, Ferdinando's not laughing at me. Don't laugh at me over here, Ferdinando. He's been doing it since birth. Oh, my rosemary chicken.
Rosemary chicken.
Woo!
Ready? Let's see. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Then you do this.
It's a new apron.
Don't worry.
I got a reputation. I'm smooth. I always look clean. All right.
Go ahead, dude. That's it. Do it.
Top?
Yep.
All right. Let's make my pizza.
Yeah, ready? 1 and 2 and 3. Bingo. There, Reggie, here's your slice. Say you couldn't wait anymore.
Oh, man.
Manja.
Look at this. Woo! You know, there is nothing like homemade. And just to let you know, no one else is eating this pizza for fear of anyone getting sick. Mangia, hey!
Mangia.
Mangia. Giardini's on Smith Street. I told you, this is the place. The only place that allows me to make a pizza.
Bay Ridge is known as a quiet residential community, but we've had our share of celebrities here. Joan Rivers at Adelphi Academy, Scott Baio at Severian High School, Chuck Connors, the rifleman of TV fame from OLPH, and even longer than that back, folks, we had General Stonewall Jackson, General Robert E. Lee, stationed here at St. John's Episcopal Church, which since then has been known as the Church of the Generals. Bay Ridge is noted for its many restaurants, and one thing we're really pleased to have here is Peppinos, authentic wood-burning stove, fabulous pizza. Let's see what it's really like inside.
The calzone on one side.
So how long have you been on the avenue?
We've been here about 4 years.
How do you like it?
It's been a really nice experience. We've been at this location. We opened up, it was me and my brother, Vinny Mancino.
Now you've been in pizza for a long time. Where were you before here?
Before this, I actually had a place in Roanoke, Virginia. I actually learned how to make pizza in Park Slope. My father had a place on 10th Street and 5th Avenue. We have another place down there named Peppinos. That's where we learned.
What avenue are you on in Park Slope?
5th Avenue, 10th Street.
So you like it here? You like 3rd Avenue?
Yes.
It's the restaurant row, you know, of Brooklyn.
Yes, it is. I actually grew up in Borough Park on 63rd Street.
Okay. What we'd like to do now is to take a look at what you consider to be your signature dishes. Now, Marie is going to bring some of them over for us.
Yeah, let's bring over that. I made
What's the first one she's going to bring?
Cheesesteak special.
Oh, it sounds fabulous.
I made those in Southwest Virginia, and I brought it down to up to Brooklyn. Yeah, and it's steak, onions, green peppers, and mushroom. Has American cheese on it, and it's on a French loaf.
What do you have next for us, Marie?
We got a penne vodka.
Penny?
A penne vodka.
That sounds reasonably priced.
Yeah.
Okay.
A friend of mine actually gave me the recipes. Frankie Boom. And it's made with prosciutto and peas, a little bit of onions, heavy cream, a little bit of tomato sauce, and some penne.
And it's good for you. This must be very popular.
This is all good. This is carb-free. We don't charge for the carbs. We charge for everything else.
Now what does Marie have?
Picchiette. It's from my region in Italy, in Naples. It's a healthy, hearty dish.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Now listen, I understand that you do have a certain kind of pizza here that's acquired a reputation.
Yeah, the pizza.
What do you call it?
I don't know.
Well, you know, we'd appreciate if you had a name for it.
Oh, this is a pizza, I don't know.
Okay,
That's
it's pizza.
the name.
Nobody knows for sure.
No?
But it looks delicious.
Thank you. This is an invention to be made here at Peppinos.
Okay.
One night, customers of mine, wife wanted calzone, the husband wanted pizza. So I'm like, what do you guys want? They're like, this is we're in between things. So we came up with pizza. I don't know, Chuck.
Take some off there, and of course I'll share it with the crew and with my partner Larry Moorish.
You got it. I'm actually going to join with you.
He's going to join. The poor guy's hungry.
I'm going to have a slice myself.
Okay, we've been given special permission
to have
our
a little
director,
bite?
Keisha, to try the pizza, to sample it on camera. For the first time ever in 44 editions of The View from Bay Ridge.
We're going to actually...
You know, this is so good. I have a request.
Sure.
Would you show us how you make it?
Definitely, Chuck.
Okay, we're going to find out how you make this pizza. Yeah. What do you call it again?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out the name, too. Follow us into the kitchen.
Come on.
And now Joe is going to show us how to make the famous Peppino's pizza. How do you do this?
This is a pizza I invented about 6 months ago. It's called Pizza I Don't Know.
I don't know?
Pizza I don't know, yes. It's a pizza I don't know. It's half pizza, half calzone. I'm going to get the dough. I'm going to actually put it in the flour and stretch it out. The way you want to do this is you to be gentle with the dough. And now we're going to make it round. And what we're going to do now is put some cheese on it. We use fresh mozzarella.
It's for my yellows. They're actually a factory from downtown Brooklyn. This is the ricotta on one half. Make the calzone on one side. And the other side, we're gonna make the pie. I take a lot of pride when I make it. I put a little bit of basil, some oregano, some olive oil. I usually use it on the crust. And that's it. We'll put it in the oven, the wood burning gas oven. And here you go. That's when it's raw. And it goes in. Okay. Chuck.
Is it pizza?
Yeah, the pizza's done actually.
But
It's
I don't
pizza.
know.
It's pizza, I don't know.
Oh, no wonder it's I don't know.
You got it. It's half pizza, half calzone.
What is it now?
That's pizza, I don't know. It's half calzone, half pizza.
Okay, it's wonderful. So was all the other food you have here at Peppino.
Thank you, Chuck. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
It was a pleasure.
Samuel J. Tilden, for whom Tilden High School was named, was a successful New York State governor. For his service, he earned the presidential nomination. Upon his death, he left his fortune to fund the New York City Library. Armondo's Pizzeria is located right next to the L train Rockaway Parkway stop, making it a convenient culinary delight for hungry commuters. And it boasts a historic collection of Canarsie photos. It's been feeding this community for close to 50 years.
Fruit punch.
My name is John Darpa. We're at Armondo's Pizza, 1413 Rockaway Parkway, right next to the L train. My father started it when he came into this country. My father worked a lot, and this place is open till 2 in the morning. So basically, if you wanted some time with your dad, you'd come to work with him. So I was 10 years old working till 2. Not really working, but like, you know, hanging out on the weekends. But I know the business by heart. You know, it's inbred in you. You just can't escape it. Even if you want to go for a different job doing something else, this is what you know.
Thank you.
When it comes to pizza, it's never the cheese, it's never the crust. All the flavor comes from your sauce. So if you can make a decent sauce, that's where your profit's going to be. It comes down to the proper quality ingredients. If you buy the right tomato itself should be sweet as it is. Then it's just whatever else you put in it. But it is a family secret that not many people know about.
My name is Janet Street. I live in the Canarsie area, and I'm always in Armondo's because their pizza is simply delicious. From the time they were almost in business, I've been buying it, and I sincerely enjoy it. Now watch this. Delicious. You should have a piece.
For my customers, Manhattanites, Brooklynites, you have to understand I'm right next to the L train, so I have a lot of people that come back and forth from Union Square and all throughout Manhattan. So if you go into Manhattan and ask about my store, they know it. John Sally, basketball player. He grew up in Canarsie, eats my pizza all the time. He was here over the summer, brought his whole family, ate, and asked me if I could set up a FedEx account with him so I can send the pizza back to California. That has to do with my cousin. He's a fanatic, and he did a lot of work in these pictures. He spent a lot of money out of his pocket getting them. And to be honest with you, they're like an attraction for some of my customers. They just come in. It's like when you wake up in the morning and eat cereal, you have to look at the cereal box, you have to read the cereal box while eating the cereal. Same thing, they'll eat a slice of pizza standing up just looking at the pictures. You have the storefront of the pizzeria before it was a pizzeria. It was a candy store. Under it, you have a 1947 shot of Rockaway Parkway with trolley cars. You have pictures of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Canarsie Pier. We have a lot of baseball memorabilia also. I just appreciate my customers coming in. You know, they're the ones that keep me open, and when they praise my food or they don't complain about it, just makes their day, it makes my day.
This area behind me, known as the Bushwick Shore, became the Strand, which is another term for beach. Farmers and gardeners from other Bushwick villages brought their goods to the Strand so they could be ferried to New York City for sale via a market at present-day Grand Street. Hey, You live in New York City, so of course you're a fan of the New York City proverbial pizza. But if you're anything like me, too often you just run inside, put down $2, and get yourself a quick slice. My friends, it's time to treat yourself to a delicious artisanal pie. Roberta's rustic wood-fired pizza is all the rage in this Bushwick neighborhood.
Roberta's my mom's name, and it kind of came late in the game. We didn't know that we were going to name this place after my mom, but we were sort of running out of time and hated all of the names on the list. I'd sort of been really disgruntled with the state of New York pizza, and I remember from my childhood how amazing it used to be and how there were so few amazing pizzerias left. So I had this idea, and I said it to somebody at the table, and they were like, yeah, that's great, you should do it. And it's just sort of, you know, stuck in the back of my mind for a while. These friends of the family had this pizzeria in Italy, and it's closed down now. And they're selling all of the contents of the kitchen, including the oven and everything, and they don't want hardly any money for it. And so I was like, wow, it was almost like a sign. And so we scraped up a little bit of cash, enough to buy the kitchen over there, and then we had it shipped to the coast and put on a boat, which was like a giant ordeal that lasted, it took 3 months to get the kitchen here. And the Italian shippers told us that the boat had been lost at sea for a week. Finally got here, we found this space. I've been living in the neighborhood for a while, and like, you know, this space had been vacant for a while, and it just kind of came together. The landlords wanted us here, and then we built it out over 9 months, and here we are.
It's been a long process. It's been, it was a new experience. 3 times as long as we thought it was going to be, twice the amount of money we thought it was going to be. We came into this place and there was absolutely nothing here. It was barren. And we worked as hard as we could to get it to this point right here. And now there's a restaurant here, and it's pretty amazing. It's been great. It seems like people are walking away happy, which is what we can ask for. Growing up in Italy and eating pizza all the time, you kind of, you know, when you're working with when you're working with pasta and stuff all the time, you kind of have this knowledge of how pasta works. He's learned a lot as he's been going, and he's become, you know, an expert pizzaola. You know, he was good when he started, but he's become exceptional.
The menu sort of keeps evolving day to day based on what we can find at market and what's good right now. We're into seasonal food. We try and source all of the ingredients that we can locally, and obviously some stuff we have to get in Italy or California because of the, you know, the growing climates there. It's simple, it's direct. When we were putting this whole thing together, we all knew from the start that we wanted like a very simple menu to look at. Everything about this place is supposed to be easy.
Hopefully by the springtime we would like to get a green roof going. We did this build out. We did most of it in green. We recycled everything, and most of the stuff we got was salvaged wood, and you know, we tried to do the least amount of sheetrocking and stuff like that as we could possibly get away with. And the next step is to do the green roof.
We're going to put a greenhouse on the roof this spring, grow all our own herbs, and hopefully we'll be able to grow through the winter next year. And we have a little bit of a vegetable patch out in the back, so we'll grow all our own hot peppers and some tomatoes and stuff like that. The awesome thing about when we were building this place this summer, we were growing a garden here too. So we would have these amazing tomatoes at lunch, which was really great.
You know, we make our own mozzarella. We want to start making our own sausage and stuff. So the more stuff that we can make in-house, you know, the better it is for us.
This is the pizza margherita. It's, I guess, what we think of as traditional pizza, made famous in 18 whatever by Queen Margherita, the Neapolitan classic. So this is sort of the foundation for most of the pizzas here. Everybody's favorite. Very hot oven, cooks very fast. This is a sort of take on a vegetarian pizza. It's got smoked mozzarella, and sheep ricotta, and roasted peppers, mushrooms, artichokes, and onions. And it's pretty fantastic. This is a calzone, just like the classic one. This one has ham, ricotta, mozzarella, and tomato inside. And it's kind of just like a pizza folded in half with the contents all on the inside. And I guess like a turnover pizza. You can get this at pretty much any pizzeria in Italy. And actually most pizzerias in New York too. I like to think ours is pretty good. This is a meat and cheese antipasti that we do. These are all air-cured meats, cured here in New York. This is sweet soppressata, cacciatore, and this is prosciutto crudo, the sort of classic prosciutto, although this is not from Parma. We think it's better. This is Parmigiano Reggiano, sheep's milk ricotta. I feel like a lot of the prosciutto that comes to the States from Parma, it's such a giant industry there that you wind up getting, you know, these hams made sort of in the same way that they make them in any big, you know, food processing plant here. And they kind of have this like standard, it's not really watered down or anything, but it's just like, there's almost like they made the flavor in a lab or something. This is made by one guy in the city. He's the third generation in his family doing it. And it's air cured for at least 2 or 3 months. And like you just get this flavor of like, wow, this really tastes like real meat that's been hung in the air and cured in this way. And it has more flavor to it. This is chicken liver crostini. We make the chicken liver pate here, toast up some bread, and throw some of that on there with some sea salt and sage on top. It's pretty light and wonderful. This tiramisu was made by Carlo, the chef's mom. It's really fantastic. She used a beautiful brandy instead of marsala, and it has a great flavor, and it tastes totally homemade, which it is, and made with love, which it is, and you can totally tell in the taste. And that's why our tiramisu is the best.
I truly hope you enjoyed this tasty episode of Neighborhood Beat. I know I did. Matter of fact, I'm about to go get a margarita pizza right now. For more information and to watch past episodes of the show online, please visit us on the web at brickartsmedia.org/BIT. Neighborhood Beat, I'm your host, Aaron Watkins. Be well, Brooklyn.
You're watching the BCAT TV network.